Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Holy God. So, right now, as you can see, I have the very glorious stream overlay. I would go ahead and do it with this because seriously, I think it's pretty good considering that things are going really well. So, I thought I'd do this because I thought it would be fun. So, yeah. So you see like two tabs on my screen right now. There's the video and there's the live chat. The live chat is like at the bottom. I'm testing this out because why not? And I think it's pretty fun. So you guys get to see triple me. So you get to see the video, you get to see my face, and you get to see the live chat going on while we do this. So and I am just going to, of course, I'm just gonna, of course, send this particular stream out to everybody who is here today, to everybody who didn't get the notification today. So I'm gonna just send that out really quick. Give me a minute, guys, while we begin this particular stream. So, okay.
I'm going with the boys today.
Okay, sorry. Alright. So let's just hope everything's going okay. I'm hoping everything's going okay with my microphone and such. So, alright, I think everything's going well, so I'm just gonna put my phone on mute for now. And we're gonna send this stream out to everybody who is gonna be here at the live today. So we're gonna copy the link. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna watch a few videos today and we're gonna do a tire list maybe, and we're gonna do a quiz right after this, right after after like an hour or two. So we're gonna just uh, do all that stuff today. So we're talking about the GameCube. I know I talked a lot about the Wii. I talked a lot about the Wii, and what stream was it again? I'm forgetting what stream it was. I'm just I'm just going to make sure what stream that was again, because that particularly that particularly I wanted to make sure that is good is gone, so is good. So yeah, so I streamed that like 2 weeks ago, which was like for 2 hours. So um yeah, talked about the Wii Series game manuals and everything about it, and then like 3 weeks ago we talked about the Nintendo Wii and whatever it was, the E3 coverage and such. But today we're gonna do a lot about the Nintendo Gamecube. So I hope everybody is ready. And I got this new overlay. I hope everybody's cool with that. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a video. The first video that we got on here, which is the American 2001 GameCube reveal. So we're just gonna go ahead and mute this ad, and we're gonna start it. So hope everybody is good. I hope everybody is good. I hope this Sunday has treated you guys well. So let's go and do this. Oh my god, this is so wrong. God, okay, now we can start with a video. Jesus. Okay. Hope everybody can view this. Okay. So I'm just gonna check on my phone to see if everything's going all right. So let's just hope. Because you might never know with this one. So. Okay.
We demand the highest quality from our games. Normally, Nintendo does not publish the most games. But regularly, we are responsible for the most popular games. Today, Nintendo's first and second party development staff are by far the strongest and most accomplished of any manufacturer in the world. This includes talent at firms like Rare in England, Retro and Left Field in the United States, Silicon Knights in Canada, and HAL, Creatures, Game Freak, and Intelligent Systems in Japan. Just as importantly, we create and expand the world's most popular video game characters and franchises. Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong. And yes, Pokemon are entertainment names known around the world. Here, the Nintendo difference is obvious. If you want these stars, you simply cannot have them unless you own the Nintendo machine. The final leg is heritage. This year, we are introducing our fourth Nintendo home console, and every one of them has succeeded around the world. And of course, Game Boy has outsold any other game machines ever. I believe we know more about what makes great games than anyone else. And this is why Nintendo succeeds. This is the Nintendo difference. In our view, we are only an entertainment company, but we are working to become the best entertainment company anywhere.
And to introduce you to what is unquestionably the best pure video game console ever developed, I have the honor of introducing the world's best pure video game creator. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Nintendo's own Shigeru Miyamoto.
Let me introduce you to our new baby. Like all babies, it's small. But it will make a lot of noise. Please allow me to welcome Mr. Bill Toinen from Nintendo of America. 我々このゲームキューブで Within Nintendo, どんなキャラクター We've had a lot of discussion about which of our most popular characters should be ready to appear in games when Nintendo Gamecube comes to market. We think we've got a great answer. Take a look.
that one. 15 years later, I slam this bag.
Nearly all of Nintendo's popular characters have been vividly brought to life on the Nintendo GameCube. You've seen Super Smash Brothers here. Tomorrow you can actually play it on the show floor. We're going to continue to make games like this for Nintendo GameCube, the kind that you can play with your friends and your family. Now we're going to take a quick glance at our next game. It's the next in the Mario series.
My God. Now looking at the reveal here now, I would say I think Luigi's Mansion is a pretty good game. Don't get me wrong. I have not played the game before, but from the very least, from what it looks like, it's pretty good. And the reveal I can't really say much about an old 2001 reveal trailer, but just looking at this, like it's no wonder why people loved it so much back in the day. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and check out the next video. And this is another E3 video, which is gonna be split into parts. We're gonna watch parts 1 through 3 only, because honestly, I'm not gonna go through all 5 parts. So. Here, all right. Okay. Okay, did I not? Okay. I did not. there we go. And okay, I think we got it. So we got the URL, and we're not missing anything. No.
It's the personal price plan theorem. If you bundle...
Okay. Let me just go and... Let's find that. Okay. I think we're gonna be showing that a lot in the next few games, so... Okay. This is the same one. Okay, we're gonna watch it anyway. So, all right.
Don't resist. Your muscles are bunched up, aching with tension. Release them. Let them flow like gentle streams, like distant seas. We must break your body to win your mind. We must break your body to win your mind. We must break your body to win your mind. We must break your body to win your mind. We must break your body to win your mind.
Hey buddy, this is Max Lake, playing a Gamecube. I'm here with John. This is a Nintendo's pre-press conference breakfast. We did not expect this. There's people from the media all over the place. People up there, they're taking registration. It's kind of the free food is definitely good. Yeah, look at the spread. We got all kinds of different juice. We have soda pop. Coke, yeah. We have coffee. All kinds of stuff. So this is the pre-conference breakfast, and we'll have more in a second. This is Nintendo's, where they're holding a press conference, the Grand Wilshire Regal Hotel. Nintendo is doing this in style. It's the media briefing. And this is where the breakfast is taking place. We're at the press conference. It's pretty chaotic. The pushing and the shoving and the hurting and the hey-hey-haying have all been good. We're just chilling out, getting some footage. The Gamecube is on the stage. Give it a shot.
Pre-show thoughts?
Yeah, pre-conference?
Well, I've got 3 diapers on right now, and I think I'll need a 4th.
Okay.
This is going to be mass insanity, as usual.
Yeah.
I must find my seat.
Okay, dude. Good luck. Ask some good questions.
Good morning. I think we're ready to get underway. I'm Peter Main, Executive Vice President, Nintendo of America. And with me this morning on my right is Mr. Satoru Iwata, a member of the Nintendo Board of Directors and the head of all Nintendo planning worldwide. Mr. Iwata will be making some comments in a few moments. We intend to spend the next hour showing you the very best of the next generation of video game consoles. And then we're going to take your questions for about 30 minutes. Take a very brief recess for those of you who have other deadlines and events to attend. And we'll carry on with further Q&A for media and analysts for perhaps up to another 30 minutes. This unquestionably is an extremely exciting day in the history of video games. And Nintendo says that with the perspective of over 20 years of exciting days in interactive entertainment. Let me start out this morning by saying that Nintendo is absolutely convinced that both Game Boy Advance and Nintendo Gamecube are going to be huge, and I underscore huge, marketplace successes, no matter what any other manufacturer is planning to do. This is due both to the superior nature of Game Boy Advance and the Nintendo Gamecube and the games that play on them, but it also is supported with the strategies that underlie them. Inside Nintendo, we often refer to the Nintendo difference, the line you see above me. And at this show, we're going to go public with what that means. It's essentially four components. First and foremost, a tight, non-stop focus within our company on innovation. Secondly, an absolute fetish for quality. Thirdly, the creation and ownership of world-famous franchise characters. And of course, fourthly, an incomparable heritage of smash hit proprietary game development. Today you can look at the worldwide video game business as basically having three components. The first of those, of course, is that true mass market for console gaming, including first-time players, pre-teens, early teens, and a growing number of parents, and all those older players all the way up to those really old people in their 30s and 40s. This by far is the backbone of the business, over 80% of the tonnage, and an area that Nintendo has traditionally had a stronghold on. The second one, of course, is the targeted console market aiming at the avid players in their late 20s, or late teens and early 20s. And we may have been a little less aggressive with this group in the past, but as you're going to see here today, and on the show floor starting tomorrow, Nintendo clearly has this game in their game sites now. And then finally, of course, there's the handheld sector, a full 25% of the worldwide video game business, and the only segment, I might add, that has shown growth over these past 2 years. And as you know, Nintendo just doesn't have leadership in this area. We have absolute ownership. If there's any doubt about the future of this category, it's been answered with Game Boy Advance. In Japan, as you know, we launched on March 21, and in just the 5 weeks till April 30th, we have sold through an incredible 1.6 million pieces of hardware and 3.1 million pieces of software. It's an absolute smash hit. And get ready, America, because here it comes on June 11th, just 26 days from today. We already have pre-sale orders in excess of 200,000 units. We're set to deliver 500,000 pieces on day one and another 500,000 in the 2 weeks following that. And while that probably is not going to meet full initial demand, Nintendo is planning on shipping 24 million pieces of Game Boy Advance to retail in the first 12 months following its launch. And of course, our launch software in America includes the smash hit Super Mario Advance and F-Zero Maximum Velocity, along with another 15 to 16 licensee games. And all of that supported with a fully integrated launch budget of some $20 million, fueled with over 10,000 displays already installed at retail throughout the country, incredible promotions, saturation TV, print, online, outdoor, all under the marketing banner of Life Advance. But I know the real reason you're all here today is the worldwide debut of Nintendo Gamecube. And we think to fully explain the import of Nintendo Gamecube, we'd like to spend a couple of moments first expanding upon the strategy which underlies this phenomenal new product. So I'd now like to call upon Mr. Iwata.
Thank you, Peter, and welcome everyone. All of us at Nintendo who have been working on the Gamecube project over the past several years are excited to be able to share the magic with you today for the first time anywhere. Nintendo has strong views on how we should run our company. We consider ourselves, above all, a game-based entertainment company. we believe other people who make video game systems see themselves first as technology companies. This is an important distinction. I, myself, before coming to Nintendo, worked as a game designer and then as an executive at a Japanese game development company called HAO. I learned a long time ago that in our business, it is almost impossible to create a game that catches up with technology, even if 20 people are working together without a day off. This is because the technology you start with and the method you use certainly will be outdated by the time the game is finished. Among the first projects I designed was a game for original Nintendo Entertainment System. The memory for that game cartridge was 64 kilobits. By the time Super Mario 64 arrived for Nintendo 64 5 years ago, cartridge memory had multiplied by 1,000 times. Today, some game graphics already are as realistic as television. There is not much more designers can do to impress players only with pictures. Here is another problem. In our industry, games look too much the same. There are a couple of reasons for this. Independent developers need to spend millions of dollars to create the best 3D graphics. Then, if they succeeded in making a hit game, they try to repeat that success. How? They make a sequel. Like the first game, and then and to pay back their big investments, understandably, they market all these sequels on every major platform. And while this is happening, many competitors are copying the design of that one hit game. So we have identified 3 clear trends. Too much focus on graphics over real entertainment. Too many sequels from a few hit games. And almost every hit game playing on every console. As a result, what lessons are we teaching our customers, our players? We think these often do not trust what you see. Because a game which looks good on a TV ad or in a store may not entertain you for very long. The hardest thing is to entertain. Next, there doesn't seem to be anything new. Everything looks too familiar. Boredom sets in. And finally, it may not really matter which machines you choose. They all play the same games. And if that happens, console makers find themselves in a commodity business. Like TVs or VCRs, there is no reason for players to choose one over another except for price. With all this, it is little wonder that player can become frustrated. And this is dangerous to our industry because people do not need video games to exist. If they become too bored, they will just go away. At Nintendo, we feel an obligation to fight these trends. And how do we do that? with what we call the Nintendo difference. In our minds, the Nintendo difference has 4 legs, or foundations. The first is innovation. Our goal is always to do something different, something no one has thought of before. In truth, some of our inventions work better than others, but we never stop trying to innovate. Mr. Yamauchi always tells me we should achieve something that brings fresh, surprise, and joy. I like that.
Man, these like planning GameCube videos are gonna be a lot of talking, so kind of get prepared for that. If anybody doesn't want to hear like maybe like a couple minutes talking, because to be honest with you, that's what most of these things are. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the second video from Nintendo World Report. Okay.
Next, we demand the highest quality from our games. Normally, Nintendo does not publish the most games, but regularly, we are responsible for the most popular games. Today, Nintendo's first and second party development staff are by far the strongest and most accomplished of any manufacturer in the world. This includes talent at firms like Rare in England, Retro and Left Field in the United States, Silicon Knights in Canada, and HAL, Creatures, Game Freak, and Intelligent Systems in Japan. Just as importantly, we create and expand the world's most popular video game characters and franchises. Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong. And yes, Pokemon are entertainment names known around the world. Here, the Nintendo...
Dude, this is like the same video that I watched like a few minutes ago. So let me find the other video we're supposed to watch, because this is like the same thing that we watched like not too long ago. So because I'm not watching the same thing twice. So let's go ahead and redo this, because it's basically the same damn thing. Okay, there we go.
Luigi.
Wow. Okay, this features Luigi's Mansion. I'm just gonna skip all that and we're gonna just, you know, redo all that stuff.
Oh, there is one more thing about the controller. I was forgetting that. If we're changing direction with that, what do we do for movement? And that's where we're using the C-stick.
Actually, we're just.
Make sure you're not going to see the game. This is small. It can even fit in the palm of a child's hand. And in terms of memory, it can hold up to 1.5 gigabytes. And of course, its proprietary security is going to help protect against copying. So we're going to put this into the GameCube here.
Awesome.
See? Virtually no load time at all there.
Look.
Now let's see if we can't get inside Luigi's mansion. First, we're going to get some advice from the doctor here by pressing the A button.
Oh, no, it was done. It's just being polished.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see these screens.
Oh, wow.
Okay, we're inside the mansion. It's a little dark inside, so Luigi's using a flashlight. Now, the most important feature of this game is going to be the control stick to move Luigi's direction. So if we're changing direction with that, what do we do for movement? And that's where we're using the C stick. And as you're using the C stick, it becomes more easy to use the R button. And that's used to control the vacuum. And of course we also have that turbo. Okay, let's go into this hallway here. Now just like Boo, the ghosts are going to appear behind Luigi. So you're going to use your light to shine it on them, startle them, and then the vacuum to suck them in. This is the basic idea of the game. Now if you shine the light on them too late, you're going to get screwed. So the idea is to flash the light and at that moment suck them into the vacuum. This is the kitchen here. Now you can even suck up the mist from the refrigerator. You can suck up these mice too. I'm not very good at this game yet. So we're going to continue back through these hallways here. And again, if you shine the light too long on the ghost, it's just going to disappear. So we'll come back this way. The bathroom. Hey, you can even move the curtain here. Oh, it's Boo.
Got the original Boo. Great. That's what I was missing.
And if we try to suck the curtain from this side. Oh. Oh, we opened it, but
What a tease.
there's no one there. Also in this game, we use the L button. You're not going to see these features on the version we have on the show floor tomorrow. So today's kind of a sneak preview. But see, you can spray water out like this. And it's analog, so you can spray a lot of water or just a little bit.
Why are you going to spray water?
We're not using the other buttons a whole lot in this game. But you will be able to play this tomorrow on the show floor. So I hope you'll enjoy these kind of creepy lighting and shadow effects that we've put on the GameCube here. So take some time tomorrow to take a look at it.
It's so smooth.
Oh, there is one more thing about the controller. I was forgetting that. This Game Boy Advance. As you know, it's going to be launched in the US next month. And this will be able to be used as a Nintendo Gamecube controller. Now, we're not going to give you any real concrete examples about that at this show. But as with the single pack multiplayer modes on Game Boy Advance, you're not going to need an extra cartridge to use it as a controller. So it's going to be very easy to use. We'll be showing you some new ideas with this at our next show, so you can look forward to that too. It sounds like Luigi's in back and he needs my help. I'll be back later, but I'm going to duck back there for now. Yeah. Thank you.
When he referred to the next show, he did not mean next E3. He was referring to Space World Tokyo August. You're going to be seeing a lot more of what this is all about. So that's just a first look at what comes out of this incredible Nintendo GameCube. I'd now like Mr. Iwata to come back up and tell you a couple of the secrets about what's so special inside of the GameCube. Mr. Iwata.
There is one more important example of the Nintendo difference I would like to address. It has to do with how Nintendo GameCube was designed. I hope you will allow me a couple of minutes to explain. In 1996, when Mr. Miyamoto introduced Super Mario 64, many people said Mr. Miyamoto showed for the first time what real 3D games could look like. But at the same time, Mr. Miyamoto and his team became the first people to fully understand how difficult programming in 3D can be. 3D graphics certainly can be pretty to look at, but usually not so pretty to create. For developers, they are complicated, time-consuming, and very expensive. We say that game designers are often fighting against their own machines. And the more time they spend fighting machine, the less time they can devote to concentrating on what is really fun or unique about the project. And their struggle means added costs and profit concerns for publishers. With Nintendo GameCube, we wanted to help developers overcome these problems to create a truly developer-friendly console. Here's how. 3D pictures are created in what is commonly called a pipeline, with several different functions performed separately. It may be easier to think about this as a conveyor belt or an assembly line. Creating 3D graphics has always meant overcoming delays or bottlenecks in the technology. It is like having one person missing from the assembly line. All work will slow down or stop. Some manufacturers imply that they can overcome such bottlenecks simply with more powerful processors or faster graphics chips. But this is not so. All they do is make the assembly line run faster and cause the bottlenecks to happen sooner or more often. That's why Nintendo has never agreed to argue our technical specifications. We do not quote a figure for peak performance, as others do, because This only measures a machine's ability to draw a type of empty polygon that would never appear in a game. It is a meaningless number. Instead, we worked with world-class design partners, IBM, ATI, Gnosis, Matsushita, and NEC to design Gamecube, above all, to eliminate the troublesome bottlenecks. We did not concern ourselves with peak performance, but rather the constant, reliable performance, which is most important to game developers. The result is the most efficient and the most game-friendly console ever devised for 3D. In fact, we expect that in future generations of technology, this architecture will become an industry standard for all video game devices. The first example of this is the new Panasonic system designed for the Japanese market, which will incorporate the exact Gamecube technology with CD and DVD devices. In real game terms, Nintendo Gamecube delivered the best performance ever. Developers aren't fighting this machine. They are loving this machine. Of course, it is up to the developers themselves to decide whether we have accomplished our goal. But I believe the following comments from 3 of the world's best game creators show that we are well on our way.
Technology people first got the demo of the specs and the layout, they were in utter shock. I can't believe this, it is so good.
What really excites us about the machine is how easy we feel it's going to be to work with. The new technology is designed by people that understand games. This is games hardware brought to us by a games company.
I think Sony has given everyone a chisel, and they can create this piece of artwork with the chisel. If you make one mistake, you can't erase that mistake. Where the Nintendo is like a pencil, where you can go through, create your world. If you make mistakes, it's easy to go back and optimize things the way you need to optimize them.
People are going to be able to focus on creating the game rather than, struggling with the hardware. It's basically going to be an incredibly powerful machine that's going to be easy to program, and say you get 90% of the maximum peak out of it straight out of the box. You're not going to have to sit there and worry about coming up with a technology and milking the hardware that'll allow you to create great games.
Pushing more polygons is important, but what they've really done is optimize the system to make the best video game performance rather than the best polygon performance.
We're telling stories like we've never told before, and all of the ideas that we really wanted to convey, we can do this with the new technology.
Now you're going to see the people who produce great stories, great content, really start to come to the forefront. And I think it's a time where the people who really create great games are really going to stay there.
The machine is so capable. We are able to very closely deliver what we really want to show the players. It's wonderful for our designers. You've seen the sort of things that we can do with N64. I mean, this is a whole order of magnitude measure. This is the first 3D platform that really will give us the ability to show you what we want to show.
The graphics people saw how the technology guys reacted, started talking to them and said, so what does this mean we can do? And then when they found out, their eyes lit up and you could just see them starting to drain. we're going to create these worlds that are just going to blow people away.
In the end, what Nintendo Gamecube does is absolutely promote innovation. And there's nobody that's been spending more time innovating than Mr. Miyamoto himself. You saw some examples with Luigi and certainly Smash Brothers. He's been working on another very, very special project. Have a look at
No one's got a chance to play it, but I'm pretty sure once they have, it's gonna be
kind of like an RTS hybrid.
Well, I don't know. He's working on a new genre. It's this. It's like black and white, but
probably a few out in this audience who were more than a little mystified when you first saw Pokemon, but it turned out okay, didn't it? I think we should have the creator of this, Mr. Miyamoto, come back out and give you some of his real insights into what that game's all about. Please welcome him back.
ユニークなね、遊びをいっぱい作ろうと。We've been challenging ourselves in many ways lately to try to come up with something that's truly unique. But that's really difficult. Well, today I don't think I can show you something that's totally unique. I think this is at least something that's kind of new. Now let me explain Pikmin to you. Actually today I have the main programmer, Mr. Colin Reed from EAD, who's here with us today. Colin? So if there's any problem with the program here today, it's Colin's fault. Colin is actually going to use the Wavebird to play the game for us. Now the idea, the theme of this game is based off of a group of ants. And the main character, he's crash landed on a distant planet. And he's run into these creatures, kind of plant-like. This is him running around on screen now. So he's going to use the Pikmin, travel around the planet, find the parts to his ship, and escape from the planet. That's the story. Now you can see some kind of a sprout there poking up out of the ground. This is a Pikmin. Now the Pikmin, like ants, work in groups. They can also be planted in the ground and grown from sprout to leaf to bud and flower. Now let's pull this Pikmin out of the ground. So here the Pikmin has met you and he's under your control now. Now in order to give orders to this Pikmin, you'll use the B button. And you throw them out there. And then to call them back, you'll just press the A button. So we'll use these Pikmin to cut these flowers down here. Come on. Okay, he's back. And now this is a pellet that's popped out of the flower. And we'll have the Pikmin carry this. So he's bringing that back to the nest there. Heave, ho, heave, ho. So when he gets this back to the nest, hey, he's got some new friends coming out there. And if you pay close attention here, you'll see them sprout out and kind of grow. Now let's call all the Pikmin out. Now let's see if we can find something new out here. It looks like these larger ones take a few more Pikmins. But I wonder how many. Let's try this. Hey, there's a 5 there. That's easy. Let's try it with 5 of them. Oh, there we go. They got it. There's a larger one there. A 10. That one, I don't think we can quite move just yet. So I think we're going to need about 10 Pikmins for that.
Oh, look at it. Look at it. Look how grounded they are.
Maybe we can get some of his friends to help him out. Maybe there's some red Pikmins around. Hey, these guys can help out. Yeah, there's a lot of red ones here. Let's get them to help these blue ones out.
This is gonna be good.
Oh, they've got it. They're moving it. So, as you can see here, when you give the orders, the Pikmins work really hard. Just like the members of our development teams. So gradually you're going to increase the number of Pikmins that you have. And again in this game we're using the C-stick, this time to move the group of Pikmins.
That's cool.
Now let's move along here. You can also use the C-stick to dodge your enemies. And if you just let the Pikmins hang out there by themselves, oh, you're going to see, oh, they're kind of relaxing there and taking a break. That's also a lot like the members of our development teams.
Wow.
So these guys can actually do a lot of different things. We can take them over here, and they'll climb up these sticks. And we can even grab some blue ones here. And they'll even go and tear down walls and things like that. So as they go and they continue to break down this wall here, they can also, you can have other groups at the same time building bridges or even building forts. They can do a lot of different things. So this is a game where you gradually influence the world, the environment around you. Come on, guys. Come on, keep going. Maybe we can show what's on the other side of that wall.
That is just so perfect.
So we can use the C-stick and just run them right into these walls and give them work directly. And if you're using larger groups, they'll get the work done a lot quicker. So And actually, when you have a lot of Pikmin here, you can actually take some and store them back in the nests. It's really easy to do. So we'll come back here to the nest. And right now, it looks like we've got about 13 red ones. Okay, let's send those back into the nest. And you can also call them back out.
Slide down the holes.
No, I can't believe the detail.
So you can actually manage hundreds of Pikmin in this way. So we're actually going to go and see the Pikmins when they actually get into a fight with some of their enemies. But first I want to tell you a little something here. I've recently moved into a new house. And ever since then I've been really busy gardening. So I've got quite an attachment to these kind of plant-like, ant-like creatures. And the three colors of these Pikmin actually represent different natures. And as you plant them in the ground and they grow, their different forms, the leaf, bud, and flower, are going to represent different characteristics. So now we're back to the game screen here. You can see here that the background scenery is very beautiful and very realistic. And we took the resources for these materials from my own neighborhood, from the mountains and the gardens around my house. This is nice. Now the one thing about Pikmin is that when night comes, they're going to be eaten by the enemies that surround their homes. So let's see if we can't go do something about those enemies. So if we attack the enemy from the front, all these Pikmins are just going to get gobbled right up. Oh no! This is not going.
Yes! I don't want to know how many freaking polygons and things are made of because they're perfectly
Maybe we can
round.
throw him on his back from here.
Dude, the little buggers.
Okay, there we go. They're cleaning his back. So tomorrow at the show floor, I'd like all of you to see just how many Pikmin you can collect. And who knows, maybe after the show, when you get back home and you look in your own backyards, there may be Pikmin crawling around there too. But if not, you won't have to wait long until they're swarming the Nintendo Gamecube launch.
Tells me he's growing something else in his
That's
backyard.
Pikmin.
Did you know that marijuana is mushrooms are
Colin, he's actually going to have to go right back to work. He's got to finish this game, you know. So, I'm going to have to blow my whistle here and get him going. Let's have a big round of applause.
Around the world, development is
Prime Big Deal Days is coming. Shop epic deals and feel like a big deal.
God, that was super long. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna go ahead and do another, video. Why not? No, so... I hope you guys are enjoying this. Honestly, it's just been a lot of, talking so far, so we're gonna quit some of that, and we're gonna go ahead and watch, another one of these reviews, which is gonna be The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So we're gonna watch that. And I'm watching this with you because, well, why not? So okay. I may be wrong, but both I think is gonna be. I think both is was released for GameCube and Wii. I might be wrong though. Alright, so alright, okay, so we're gonna watch another review of Paper Mario, and, well, believe it or not, the, believe it or not, the Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario, and then to say not Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. Super Paper Mario was originally gonna be made for the GameCube and the Wii, but essentially the Super Paper Mario did make it on the Wii, but never on the GameCube, which I think is pretty interesting. There's more information, but I'm not gonna reveal that to you today, cause honestly, we're gonna watch this video and we're gonna do like a tier list to kind of end this off. So, all right.
The show-stopping BMW i4's electricity and
Honestly, people can tell me like if the remake is a little bit better, but I think Nintendo nailed it with I guess the Thousand Year Doors music, the original. I think it's better than what we got. So I think it's better than what it is. So all right. So we're gonna go ahead and do a tire list. If anybody wants to do the tire list with me, or if you want me to send the link to the tire list after we're done, we're gonna do that. So, okay. And I'm gonna put some music on here because why not? Let's see. Okay. Let's do. Let's see. Nintendo Gamecube. What? What's all this? I wanted GameCube games. Oh, is Tire List Maker down? Okay, we're just gonna do a GameCube quiz. Okay. Alright, I hope everybody can still see this. Okay, everybody can still see it, so. Alright. So let's just answer some questions to the last few. Because, well, why not? Yeah, man. Yeah, with the new setup. Dude, like, honestly, I can't guarantee, but honestly, yeah, the new setup looks pretty cool. So I think I think you can see it, but I'm seeing it from my end. So I got my webcam on the top on like, so I got my webcam on like the very at the very what is it, the very middle, and then I got like a video to showcase like a video or something, and then I got the live chat on the side here, which is which I can talk to people and such. Even though from my end it looks choppy, but I think it works well. I thought I'd test this out because why not? Have you been raking in more viewers recently? Uh, yeah, cause there's been a lot of people that love the live streams. I can see that, and yes, like I've lost some subscribers because, well, I don't know, people didn't like my stuff. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And oh, if you're wondering about the Fortune Street, whatever this is, I wanted to make it to a short, but like I said in the community post, the like uploading on desktop, uploading shorts is not possible. And to be honest, when I want to upload a short on this computer, it doesn't even let me. I'm gonna try here, and I'm gonna upload the same thing just to demonstrate. Okay, like I'm gonna upload the same thing just to demonstrate. I think so. Let me just get the Let me just get my gaming shorts here, and I'm just not gonna add anything to it, and but yeah, I'm gonna demonstrate and see, because I'm gonna go ahead and show this. So okay, let's see, Fortune Street. Yeah, some dummy text here. So I'm gonna show this right now because, to be honest with you, you'll see why in a minute why I don't like this even at all. Let's see. Because even if I type in, let's see, hashtag shorts. Like, you see that the link does not change, or something of that nature doesn't change. And I add all the video elements and everything. Like, it does not change for 1 second. Like, honestly, I seriously don't know what's going on with it. I wanted to, you know, post shorts on my computer without even like thinking about that. But I think it's a genuine feature that needs to be, implemented into the desktop version of YouTube. Like, it's like I don't understand why, for some reason, these particular videos, like the 33-second videos, have this particular link on them when it should be shorts, YouTube slash whatever, shorts.com, whatever it's called. I'm not gonna upload this video, but I'm gonna delete this because I've already gotten video of that nature already. So, but yeah, you'll see why it's a freaking problem. But yeah, that's why I usually just stick to doing it on the phone. Anyways, we're gonna do a Nintendo GameCube quiz. And the first question is, what is the GameCube's developing code name? Dang. So, let's see. Dolphin, Revolution, Nintendo 128, or N-Cube. Ooh boy. Revolution's the development code name for the Wii. I know that much. Nintendo 128, probably not a good choice for a name for development. I'm gonna have to say Dolphin on this one, because there's no way they're gonna just name it N-Cube, because that's gonna give out obvious things. So I'm just gonna say Dolphin. Which company worked with Nintendo to develop a GameCube with the DVD, CD, and MP3 player? Sony, Panasonic, Toshiba, or LG? And oh my god, that looks super ugly, by the way. Oh, why did they even think of any of that? Like, honestly, that is horrible. That is absolutely terrible. Yes, but yeah, honestly, it's terrible. That's why most people, I think, just stick to uploading videos on their phone, because it has the shorts feature and you can upload shorts on there, which I'm sad to admit it, because honestly, it really would save me lots of time from having to put the video on my Google Photos, and then to transfer to the phone. It's just a lot of work. Panasonic, I would say that much. Okay. What was the GameCube's highest selling game? Luigi's Mansion, Mario Kart Double Dash, Super Smash Bros. Melee, or Super Mario Sunshine? Super Smash Bros. Melee came, I think was most hyped. Luigi's Mansion 2 was hyped as well. Luigi's Mansion, and can't say much of the other for Super Mario Sunshine, but I'm gonna have to go with Super Mario Sunshine on this one. If anybody thinks I could get the answer wrong, please tell me, because honestly, I'm not too confident on my answer. What is the secret startup sound when you turn on the GameCube and hold the Z button? The one-up sound from Super Mario Brothers, the chest opening fanfare from The Legend of Zelda, or a sneeze or a child's laughter? It's not really that secret, but I'm gonna say the chest opening fanfare. Alright. Okay. So, alright, why did Nintendo opt for mini disc as the GameCube's media? Standing up in the competition? I doubt that. I really do. Preventing piracy? That is just... It's just, not really a reason, but okay. Nintendo didn't need a larger desk to keep the GameCube more compact. I probably would say to limit the space, I would say, but to prevent piracy, people are gonna find a way to get into the GameCube's technology. By the way, it's been done for years. It's been done for years. I think it first started with the Wii. I may be wrong though, but yeah, people have been doing this for who knows how long, and then it becomes like relevant with the online crap, with the online what is the online services like like network and everything else, you know, something that that I think uh, but does that, I guess. So yeah, but I think it's to keep the GameCube more compact, I would say. Which Pokemon games featured a GameCube in the player's bedroom? Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Pokemon Black and White. I would have to say I'm not too sure about this answer because I haven't played too much of Pokemon games to get really good explanation. All right, I will do. We'll do gold, silver, and crystal. Oh, God. Oh my God, I skipped on that question. Okay, what is the name of the wireless controller? Wavebird wireless controller, official Nintendo wireless controller, Dolphin controller, and remote controller. I would have to say Wavebird. I think that's the company that makes them. Which of the phone was not a GameCube launch title? Super Monkey Ball, Wave Race, Blue Storm, and Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2, Rogue Leader, or Bomberman Generation. I would have to say Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I'm not too sure. Can anybody give me some answers with that, I guess? Which consoles games could you play with the help of a peripheral? Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, Virtual Boy, or Nintendo DS? Jesus, man. I honestly don't know. That's okay, because honestly, I don't really know any of these questions anyway. Consoles games that you can play with the help of peripheral. So I would say the GameCube Advance. The Game Boy Advance. Jesus. Okay. Which of these series originally launched on the GameCube? Metroid, Pikmin, Star Fox, or Mario Party? God, it's Pikmin. It's Pikmin. It's freaking Pikmin. Okay. Let's see what answers I got right here. Because it's telling me what right answers we got here. You scored 30%. It's a cube when you play games on it. You do know your stuff. You tried your best, but sadly it was not to be. Try again. Let's see. What were the answers I got wrong? Okay. First question. Dolphin. That was correct. Which company worked with Nintendo to develop a GameCube with DVD, CD, and MP3 player? Sony. Oh man. Okay. I thought it was Super Mario Sunshine. God, man. It's Super Smash Bros. Melee. How is that the best-selling game? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's I thought Double Dash was gonna be the best-selling GameCube game because it got popular, didn't it? A child's laughter. How great to prevent piracy. How? Okay. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? Really? God, man. The dolphin controller. Seriously? Okay. Bomberman Generation. There was no mention of a Bomberman game on the GameCube. Honestly, there was no. Oh, okay, it was not a GameCube title because Star Wars. I don't even think it mentioned to be a GameCube title, a launch title for it. Not even Bomberman Generation would be that. The Game Boy Advance, that's great. Pikmin. Oh well, that's that, man. Yeah, I don't know most of those questions. Damn. Okay. That is. Wow. That is pretty much. That was pretty much like the worst quiz that I ever done. God, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do another one because honestly, Tireless Maker is not working for me today. Unfortunately, it's down. I'm trying to get it to work and it's not working at all. So yeah, so I tried getting the site to work, but it don't want to cooperate with me. So we're gonna do quizzes for this. Or honestly, you know what would be more fun? A Jeopardy. Okay, let's see. Sales, the hardware, first party software, third party software. We're gonna do sales for 300, I guess. What was the best-selling game on the GameCube? Obviously, I guess it's gonna be the it's gonna be Super Smash Bros. Melee. Okay. Alright. Continue. Escape. So, fill in the blanks. Alright, we're gonna do a fill in the blanks for 400. WarioWare Inc. and games with a money sign at the end. Okay. I'm gonna say. Okay, let me pull up my notepad and see if I can get this to work. So. WarioWare Games Inc. So we're gonna just do that. Okay. So it's WarioWare Inc. I'm gonna say it's gold mining for the first question. Gold mining. Let's see. Mega Party. Damn it. Okay. Alright. The hardware. We're gonna do the hardware for 100. Which company made the console? Isn't it obvious? To be honest, the easier questions get that really fast. We're gonna do Nintendo. Yep. Okay. Sales for 200. The best-selling Zelda game. Man, I don't think it's Twilight Princess because it never released on the GameCube, right? It never released on the GameCube. The only one I can really remember is Wind Waker. So heck yeah, man. The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Oh, I gotta put this. As more or less a Jeopardy music. I'm gonna just put the Jeopardy music because I want to.
With Metroplex, I get a free 5G phone when I...
Sometimes your day feels like...
Alright. Let's continue on. We're gonna start it when we have the next question here. So we're gonna do fill in the blanks for 300. Blank adventures. So let's see. Start it. Let's see. What is the... Okay, let's see. It's blank adventure. Let's see if I'm correct. Star Fox. Damn it, I thought it was Monkey Ball Adventures. To be honest, I'm terrible at this, yeah. Is this one of your longer streams? Yeah. It's one of my longer streams, man. Yeah, it's one of my longer streams. I thought I would point that out. Yeah, so. Alright, so we can continue with this, so. Alright. Hardware, we're gonna go for 300. What was different about the GameCube compared to most discs? Okay, I think I just explained that, but yeah, I'm gonna just put it in the chat. Alright. Alright. Let's just see. Oh, okay. Okay. What was different about the GameCube compared to the most other CDs? Alright. Small. I put piracy. Well. Yeah, never seen this close to the 2-hour mark, yeah. Alright, yeah. Okay. Dude, how long has it been? Okay. It's almost like 2 hours, so alright. I think we could end soon, but I'm not going to. So alright. Fill in the blanks. We'll do sales for 400 here. What is the best-selling RPG game on this console? Alright. Cue up the music again. We're gonna just use that, so, alright. Okay. Okay. Put in my answer. Right after the timer. Right after the timer. Alright. Let's see. Pokemon Coliseum? Like, honestly, like, they are difficult. They're so difficult. So, I'm gonna take out the tireless maker one. I just wanted to do that. So, anyway. Next one. Sales for 100. We're just gonna do that 'cause I want to get through the sales. All right. What is the best-selling racing game on this console? Is it Mario Kart Double Dash? I hope so. Heck yeah, man. Mario Kart Double Dash. Alright, we're gonna go for fill in the blanks for 100. Super blank sun sign. Whatever. Why did they misspell that? But whatever. Okay. Alright, my answer in a couple minutes. Well, we're gonna see what the answer is. Yep, it's Mario. Alright. Okay, we got fill in the blanks for 200, hardware for 200, first party software for all these values, and third party software for all these values. So we're gonna do first party software for 400. What was the last game to be released that sold over 1 million copies on this console? Okay. I got my answer right now, and I'm hoping it's not wrong. Let's hope. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Whoa. That doesn't is it constituted? Well, alright. Whatever. Okay. Alright. We're gonna stick with first party software. I'm gonna do 100 to start. Alright. Let's turn on the music. Okay. Got my answer. I hope it's correct. Melee. Good. And we're gonna do first party software still for 300. Setting of Super Mario Sunshine. Let's see here. Setting of Super Mario Sunshine. Tropical Island. ISO Divino. Kinda got it right, but whatever. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna end this, so I don't want to go on for too long, but anyway. We're not gonna do this whole game, because honestly, it's been over like 2 hours already, and I'm gonna want to have dinner soon, so, but I want to thank you guys for coming up to the stream. I know this was a long one, 2 hours. Thank you guys for coming, and I never exceed 2 hours on a sit down stream, because seriously, I don't really tend to. But thank you, by the way, for coming in and choosing to view this live stream, because honestly, nothing is possible without you. And thank you so much for the support. And I might have this in the future, so thank you so much for coming by, and I love the sweet setup here, so thank you very much. I'll be getting out of here.